Alright guys, day 6, stuck at the house, it's raining outside, there's nothing going on. So we're going to make a small video about the stereo in the car. Right now it's just 1.8 on a small monoblock amp. I got some door speakers, we'll jump into all that. We'll start at the head unit, work our way back to the trunk, see the sub. You can't see the sub, but we'll cover all that when we get back there. Let's get started. Alright guys, so this is the JVC V140BT. It is basically the lowest model head unit, double DIN that they make. But it has a lot of features. I needed the front output, rear output, and sub output. It has all that. It has a really good EQ. The weight is kind of part of, I guess, the lower line. It does take a minute to go between the menus. But it has a great EQ. Has its own independent sub channel. A lot of crossover options. It's a good unit for the money. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, we're only running the sub and the sub amp. I've got Alpine components in the doors, but they ran off the head unit, so they're not very loud. But it does get down, man. I'm happy with it as far as how it plays. We'll take a look at the amp that powers the sub, and yeah, check that out. Alright guys, this is the AudioPipe APMI 600 monoblock. I think it's rated for like 500 watts at 1 ohm. I did get these aluminum reducers so I could run the 0 gauge and have it go into the 4 gauge inputs without having to like cut off the wire or do anything that's kind of probably not safe. Yeah, it's been a good amp so far. Stock electrical, so I'm probably not seeing a lot of power out of it, but it's not a big deal. It's running a $60 sub. But yeah, it's been a good amp. I definitely have run AudioPipe in the past. I'd run them in the future. They're more of like an entry-level brand, I guess, but they do good. It does good power for the price. It was a cheap amp. I think it was $100, brand new. Yeah, so that's that. We'll jump into the back. You can see the box in just a second. Alright guys, so that is the box. The sub is actually inside the box. This is I know it to be a 4th order bandpass. So there's a baffle inside there that has the sub mounted to it. So it's like a sealed box inside of a ported box, and they do pretty well. It's all wrapped in zebra. My wife likes the zebra. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's kind of neat. So we got it throughout the car here and there. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a good box. It gets down, as you guys heard. It does all right. Probably turn it up again, close the trunk. Alright guys, so I mean that's the basic setup. It's nothing crazy. It was cheap, and at the time I didn't have a lot of money to spend on it. I still don't have a lot of money to spend on it. But yeah, I mean it gets down, you know. Now with all that being said, I think we're going to try and switch out the sub to something different. It's still going to be a really cheap sub because I like playing with the really cheap equipment, but I've been looking into some 10, 12-inch options, and I think we found something that kind of fits the profile. You know, another $59 12-inch sub, dual 2, so it'll wire down the 1 ohm. I think they're rated for about 500 watts, so it should go with the amp really well. We'll build a new box for it. I don't know if we're gonna do another 4th order bandpass or just do a regular ported box. We might do both and just try them out and see what we like. So stay tuned, man. More upgrades coming. I did order some more parts kind of on a whim this week, so they should be here next week, and we'll see if any of that stuff works out at all. Yeah, so we'll get it covered. You know, gonna try and put out whatever we can while nothing is going on and we're stuck at home. So yeah, probably a lot of really cheap aesthetic parts that are going to be kind of cheesy, but we'll put them on the car. We'll see what they look like. There may be videos of them all coming off the car shortly after, but it'll be a good time, man. If you're watching this, hit that like button, smash the bell, go to all, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all sticking with us while we go through this wild time. Yeah, thanks guys. Stay tuned, more content coming. Take it easy, hang in there, try to stay sane, and just have a good time, man. Relax, watch more of my videos, go back and watch old videos, you know what I mean. Again, I appreciate it, guys. Hang in there, and we'll be back soon.